Hey, it's Fade, and I'm making a hunger tutorial. So, first off, I'm going to start with how to get it. There are two ways. You can do heroic patrols, which have an RNG chance of dropping any of the 4 exotics in the game, which are Hunger from Shroud, the sword, Tragic Echoes from Shroud, helmet, the cosmetic helmet, which is actually a functional helmet that just is terrible, so people, jokingly call it a cosmetic, from Rezakiri. I don't even know what it's called, honestly, because it's bad. And then the spear from Rezakiri, which is called the God Hand. Those 4 all RNG drops from heroic patrols, or if you want just a Shroud drop or just a Rezakiri drop, so either of the 2 that each of them have, you can do a Pursuit. So Shroud Pursuit, Hunger, Tragic Echoes, Rezakiri Pursuit, his weird cosmetic helmet thing, and the Pike. God Hand. That's how you get these. It's something like over a 1% chance, but there's no clarified statistics. There are a couple glitches with this sword. Primarily, the major one is that if you die with Tragic Echoes on and you get the Tragic Echoes passive, which is, it brings you back as a clone for 15 seconds and you deal double damage, until then you just die automatically after that. If that passive activates, then your hunger is broken for the rest of the hunt. It won't work properly. The meter doesn't build up, which you'll know what I mean in a moment. Other things are, you may or may not be able to boop with the Q without a cell, although I wouldn't really suggest doing that because it's really short range and you'd have to waste your meter, so useless. And the last thing is sometimes you get stuck in the meter mode where you're you're overpowered or whatever, but you don't get the buff from it. You just look like you're in it constantly, which is actually really cool because you look awesome, but it is a glitch. So as far as how it works, any kind of damage that you deal, right clicks, left clicks, whatever, build your meter for this weapon. As the meter fills up, you do progressively more damage, up to 25% when it's maxed. So now that my meter is maxed, I can now use my meter. When I use my meter, I deal 75% more damage instead of 25%, but I lose health relative to how much damage I'm dealing, which means you do a lot of damage, you're going to kill yourself. Literally, I've died more to this sword in the past couple days than I have to actual behemoths, as you can see. It's ridiculous how much damage you do to yourself. Now, you can press Q again to set out a big hand and take all your HP back. If you don't get to press Q before the meter runs out, then you don't get your HP back. Or if you miss Q, you don't get your HP back. Real punishing. However, this is my favorite sword. It's not the best sword, or I wouldn't even say it's on the same level. It's not garbage, it can kill anything, but it's just not, it's not meta, it's not that good. But the playstyle is so fun. It's normal sword playstyle, you don't get punished for right-clicking because it builds your meter. That's good. You want to build your meter. If you can only get one hit in, why wouldn't you want it to be a right-click, or a dodge attack, for instance? Which, by the way, dodge lefts do more than normal lefts. That's why I said that. So, yeah, that's amazing. You can build your meter however you want. It allows you to play the intended sword's playstyle to perfection. The meter can, by the way, be built by a lantern, such as the Drask Lantern. Just by using it to do damage, your meter goes up. As far as where exactly the sword places in the current hierarchy, if I'm being realistic, towards the bottom, honestly, in my personal opinion. But I definitely suggest picking it up and trying it out because it's really fun to use, and when I hope it gets buffed anyway, it's definitely going to be my go-to weapon. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and peace out.